Well, Graham, it may sound daft after a 3-0 defeat, but for the first 10 or 15 minutes, your team started very positively, didn't they? And Lucas Paqueta had a decent chance to put you one up, which I guess could have changed the whole afternoon.
Yeah, I thought first half was a positive performance for us in terms of connection with the team. I think we attacked well when we did. We created some chances. Tottenham also had the ball and had some created pressure, more pressure I think from set pieces rather than clear chances against us. There wasn't too much shots for or against in the first half, but I thought we were incredibly committed, incredibly together as a team. So it's disappointing that the second half panned out the way it did, because one mistake and then we're 1-0 down, and then we have a red card, and while we're adjusting with two, and then pretty quickly the game goes away from you, and then you can say whatever you want then because the scoreline's 3-0, and I don't think it tells the real reflection of the game, but at the same time it does because the scoreline's 3-0.
Yeah, it did get away from you quickly, didn't it, in the second half? I mean, they caught you cold soon after the restart, and having successfully defended so many set plays in the first half, the frustration must be bubbling away for you, having seen Sarr unmarked for the first goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we made a mistake for the first goal, and they execute it well, in fairness to them, but we still can do that better. As you say, we defended those situations well up to that point. So to go a goal down was disappointing. We had a good reaction, I thought. Jared had an opportunity, a shot, and then, like I said, the red card happens, and then we have to readjust, and then we're 2-0 down, and all of a sudden it's an uncomfortable evening.
No complaints about the referee's decision? Do you feel that it was inevitable that would be the decision?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think there was an intent from Thomas, and there wasn't a lot of speed in it, but I suppose when you go with your studs raised, you've got a problem.
And then 9 seconds later, the game's effectively disappeared then, hasn't it, at 2-0?
That's the disappointing thing from our perspective. I think if you keep it at 1-0, you can make substitutions, you can still adjust the group and adjust the team. But at 2-0, when you're down to 10 men, it's an uphill task, and then it's difficult for the players. It's an uncomfortable evening for the supporters. Completely understand that.
As you look to turn things around, it's still very early in the season, of course. What do you feel is perhaps the biggest issue for you to try and address?
Well, I think we have to focus on the positives. I think there were positives there for the first half. Like I said, I thought the way we attacked with Cree and with Jared and with Lucas and Mateus and Kyle and Malik, I thought there was some good positive things to see there. We played two teams that have invested a lot. They're in the Champions League this year at home, so understandably it's disappointing when you lose games at home, but the level of the opponent is what it is. We're a new team, we're building a new team, we're building a team that has got personality and connection, and we need to keep helping them show that. At the moment it's tough, of course it is, but like I said, the only thing we could do is focus on the things we did well in the first half. I think we did that well, did some things well,